Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I want to talk about red dots on your handgun and kind of just go over the perks of maybe having an optic on your pistol and kind of just go over why I decided to run a red dot instead of iron sights. So let's go ahead and get into it. First and foremost, we are empty, just so you guys know. This is going to be the Trijicon SRO, which is really nice. In my opinion, it's kind of the gold standard for red dots on your handgun, right up there with the Trijicon RMR, obviously. So first off, I just want to talk about, do red dots make you a better shooter if you put one on your handgun? And right away, I'm going to tell you no. It doesn't make you a better shooter by any means, but if you already have proper mechanics or just the basic understandings of proper shooting mechanics with your handgun, it's going to help you improve a lot. It's a lot easier to track the red dot as opposed to having to track irons and making sure they're lined up. So basically, you still have to have proper trigger press, you still have to have proper grip, obviously sight alignment, but like I said, if you're doing follow-up shots or kind of further more precise shots, having a red dot definitely helps a lot. So if you do know how to shoot a pistol already, or if you do know how to shoot a handgun already, like I said, it's going to help you improve a lot. And if you are a new shooter, that's not to say you shouldn't start with the red dot right away. Some people think you should start with irons just to get the mechanics down. But in my opinion, if you plan on shooting for a long time, or just kind of, if you plan for the future, obviously all of our eyes are eventually gonna go out. They say people end up turning to red dot because it's obviously a lot easier to see with your eyes, especially with bad eyesight. So just kind of getting that jump or that head start and training with the red dot instead of having to do that transition when you get older, in my opinion, it's kind of nicer just to start sooner rather than later. So if you are a new shooter, I'm not saying you shouldn't get a red dot. I just wanted to put it out there that it doesn't make you a better shooter right away. So you are still going to have to, like I said, learn your proper grip, trigger press, and sight alignment, but it will help you improve a lot. And honestly, it's going to make you a faster shooter, if that makes sense. Like I said, being able to track that dot as opposed to having to line up the rear iron sights with the front iron and making sure they're level and even the whole time. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it. I know there's other videos out there on YouTube, and that isn't to say that you can't be fast with irons as well. I'm pretty confident with irons. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of people shoot fast with iron sights. And I do think you should know how to shoot with iron sights if you do decide to get a red dot, if you are a new shooter. That's not to say you shouldn't practice with irons as well. I feel like everybody should have those proper mechanics of just running iron sights and just kind of having that understanding. But like I said, having a red dot will help you improve, and it'll help you be a lot quicker, in my opinion, with follow-up shots, being able to track that dot. So also, like I said, if you have to make a really precise shot at a far distance, it's a lot easier to be able to pin that dot a lot quicker than having to make sure those irons are lined up. And also, being able to zero your red dot at a certain distance, if you do decide to zero maybe further out, maybe 20 yards, 25 yards or something like that. Just having the confidence knowing that you're zeroed at a distance like that, it's pretty nice, as opposed to having irons and kind of having to adjust. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give my take on it and my personal experience with it. I've done a video on this in the past. Make sure to check it out if you're interested. The reason it's set up like this because I wanted to have a in-between competition gun and personal CCW gun, just kind of like a gun I could shoot year-round comfortably instead of having to switch guns. So that's another reason why I put a red dot on there. Like I said, for competition, it's just a lot nicer having a red dot, being able to track that. So, but yeah, the Trijicon SRO, obviously there's plenty of other optics out there, more budget friendly if you will, such as HoloSun, Vortex. Not to take away anything from those brands just because I'm saying budget, those are still solid brands. Just as far as being a little more expensive, obviously Trijicon loophole is going to be up there a little bit more. I'll do another video on the SRO in the future, but the field of view right away is the reason I went with this over the Trijicon RMR. I know it's not as durable, but it's plenty durable enough for what I'm doing. Again, we'll do another video on the SRO in the future. I just kind of wanted to go over what I'm running on my Glock 19 here. So if you guys have any questions or if you have any input on this topic, make sure to shoot me a comment down below. And I'll definitely put a link for this Trijicon SRO in the description as well, just so you guys know. And again, I hope this video helps some of you guys that are maybe wondering if you should transition to red dot on your pistol, or if you're maybe a new shooter and you're looking if you should run irons or red dot. So again, if you have any questions, make sure to shoot me a comment down below, and thank you guys for watching.